The last 3 days, it's been a blur since I had my expected tears that fell because I can't take any more smelling uh, a terrorist cook human remains. And then the following day, or the day after, I've been off for a while, but I just don't care because the agents know all this. It was in the last 72 hours and then 48 hours. All she does is cook the human remains. Um, I had, it was so bad. It was so bad. It was probably the top one. I had every one of my, hold on. I had every one of my windows fucking open. You've seen the windows, dude. It was that fucking bad. And I was still breathing like this. She had filled the house up. And I'm telling you what it smells like, okay? Like you're cooking a shoe from the garbage that you found on the curb that had been there in the garbage curb for a long time. And you decide to put that in some boiling water and simmer it. And then you want to put that in there with some like rotten chicken and fish. And yeah, that's close. Yeah. So that's what she eats here. And I heard them all go down. They use gas all day. That gas that doesn't work on me. Um, it does. It makes me dizzy and it makes me feel all fucked up. And I've said all how it is and I've typed and explained, but it doesn't do what it's supposed to because I know what it's supposed to do. I heard two people go down. They had filled the fucking rooms upstairs with it and boom, people fucking dropped. And then she cooked them too. I heard it. I smelled it about 3 hours later. So they did this gas campaign through this whole house again. And some of it got in here. It was leaking in here. It wasn't directly sent into my room. And then I went out there. This is the last few days. Then I went out there and you smelled the fresh dead body. Now, this is where it gets blood and guts. And this has been how fucking horrified it is. And this is why I broke down because I can't have this bitch cooking the fucking people anymore, man. So there was more than one dead body. You knew it. You smelled it. It smelled the gases of a dead body, more than one, and the poop, the just shit. And it was level 4, just filling the house. It wasn't the rotten dead bodies that I described. It's a fucking fresh dead body, dude, that they had chopped up or something. And it was just the poop, human poop from a couple human bodies. These are terrorists, but it's so fucking foul. And you want to puke. It's so intense you can't breathe. I'm telling you that. You don't breathe, so let me breathe right now because I'm not there. And then there's this other smell along with the poop. It's like dead body. It's dead. It's like must, but not must. It's dead bodies, okay? It was the ones I heard go down. The white female terrorist was at the scene of 2 homicides, loud and proud, blasting her phone, wanting me to talk. The whole thing after I put my thing up and cried was to get me to talk. The U.S. government was going to bring in people to say I'm mentally ill again. This is an ongoing persecution and I can no longer fucking tolerate this. And the good guys had it under control. But I tend to believe that there's going to be some strikes really soon because they cannot hold the witness to terrorism indefinitely in a terrorist cell as a hostage. Just hold her there for the rest of her life if they could. This is called indefinitely. Where am I going to go, dude? Where am I going to run out the door in this town? This town is filled with supporters. There was these kids, and this all goes on film with the surveillance from the military, the good military, why this town gets obliterated. So the day after that, there was this group of, I don't know, it sounded like white, probably is, elite college students, I would think, that were just hysterically screaming, laughing on purpose. You could hear them for about 5 straight minutes, and they were just on the corner screaming, laughing, and it's because I'm not going to sit here and state a case. I know it's because of how they follow my account. I figured it was I mean, the prep school kids all stare me down. These children here want other humans and other women dead. What we're dealing with here, I am telling you, is not normal. The city is incredibly dangerous and lethal. They've been using chemical weapons, Novichok, all sorts of shit. I'm hearing people drop. This is a regular routine here. And then they get on my account, catch up with the news of the day, and then they'll go out on the corner, and this guy, it was a male, and then there was a female with him, was just hysterically hackling, laughing for 5 minutes straight. It was such a spectacle, is the word. And so obvious that they wanted everybody to hear, and they were like fucking right across the street. So I'm done, okay? Absolutely done with this city. I have been trapped in this room. This is the first time tonight I could even say anything. I just heard more combat. I can't talk about it. I've been hearing combat and kills around the clock in here. That's what I hear. And a lot of it's a blur right now because it's dangerous and I can't take any notes. No, I can't be fucking putting nothing on Apple sometimes, touching no apps, taking no photos. I'm in here, like, literally just living through this. There's been a lot more I've witnessed here, but I needed to get the fucking poop and the blood and guts online as soon as I could, and how the house was filled with it. This was less than 48 hours after they filled the house with that toxic chemical explosive scent, which is the night that I cried. And when I was filming that video, when I cried, I had the most intense migraine I ever had in my fucking life from being exposed to these chemicals here. And then the people of the city stand on the corner and hysterically laugh. And then the next day, there's a house filled with multiple dead bodies. And she cooked them. There's more, but this is good enough. Bye.